There is so much more to Japan than just Tokyo. And that's what I like seeing. I'm excited for Tokyo, don't get me wrong, like extremely, but this is also traveling. Like, come on. So beautiful, so beautiful. Morning, Masato.
Morning.
Good morning, everybody. Ohayo gozaimasu from Bungono, Kiyokawa. I don't know if the city's called Kiyokawa or Bungono is the place, but I'm calling it Bungono, Kiyokawa. And good morning. We're starting a day right with the most beautiful coffee I've ever had. Because look at that. This is what I get to start my day too. Be jealous, I know. And yeah, we're gonna check out the city today. We got a fun day. It's a day off from kind of helping at the lodge. So we're gonna get a bike, explore the town. We're gonna go try and find a local restaurant to eat at. We're gonna go to a local waterfall, like a waterfall in the hills a little, and then also just run around, check out the city, see what it has to offer. Hopefully see some local people. So yeah, come check out Bungono with me. Cheers, have a good day. It's literally so good, and that view makes it a 10. I can't actually explain it, but best coffee I've ever had. All right, everybody, let's go explore. It's a beautiful day. I don't know if I'm supposed to go on the left or the right, to be honest. I think it's the left, so I'm gonna ride here. But we're first going to a cafe because there's no better way to start our day with an excessive amount of caffeine. And I'm on a bike, which I probably haven't ridden in months, so I might fall, but we're gonna go to a cafe, get a little snack, and start our day in the midst of Kiyokawa town. And I'll tell you a little bit about where we are, and yeah, give you an idea of what it kind of looks like. And then we'll go venture out into the outskirts. That is Kiyokawa police station, and that is the gas station. And I'm pretty sure that's it. Because we're always working, we kind of don't get to go to this place, but it's just a little parking lot with a big strip, and it's essentially the farmer's market, the bakery, the cafe, some restaurants, and a lot of places where I guess locals go, but we haven't been able to. So we're gonna go find a cafe, and we're gonna enjoy it for now. Let's go take a look. This is like the main city hub, I guess, of Kiyokawa, and it's just a little restaurant. There's a farmer's market down there, a little like cafeteria area, and we're looking for a cafe, but there's a lot of local people just out for lunch or out for a shop. It's very pretty. This is it. This is the entire town. It's such a small little area. It's so cool. All right, well, we have this sign, so I've had to use Google Translate, and it's closed. The only cafe in the city, which sucks. I guess we're standing in line. We're just gonna wait. There's a little old gentleman at the back cooking up, putting some stuff in a bag. Some gentlemen waiting, a little line. All very respectful. It smells so good. I think we're gonna go for a custard pie. And this thing. Konnichiwa. Genki desu ka?
Arigatou.
Good. One, this? Yeah.
This one?
Kudasai.
Okay.
And one, also, sorry. Nata no okaniri. Uh-huh.
First time.
Okaniri.
First time.
Oh, first time.
First
Ah, okay. Me too. Anata no okaniri. Anata no okaniri. It's understand? You understand? Yeah, nice. Okay. This one?
No.
No have? Ah, okay. Darn it. Also, this?
Yes.
Yeah, could you say good? It's reishi?
もちろん。
Mochiron. Don't understand.
480円。
480. Oh, here. Always put it on the little thing. Arigatou gozaimasu.
はい、ありがとうございます。
あなたの名前は何ですか?
期間取って。
Huh? Kikan? Your name? I don't know if she understands. Understand or no? No good?
言いたくないもん。
She just laughed. Okay. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Thank you.
Bye. Have a good day. Okay, we got some bakery goods, and I don't know if she was just laughing at me. Again, anybody Japanese, tell me if she was just laughing at me or she was trying to say what her name was, because I keep saying that. They say so many words I don't understand if they're telling me their name or they're laughing at me. Oh yeah. Now we got to do our regular. This is how you do it in Japan. Take Google Translate. You go Japanese to English. Take a photo. Italian. I kind of just want a hot latte. I'm gonna ask if they have that. You have latte? You have a latte? Yeah? Hot? One. These are all flavors apparently. Mocha. Okiniri.
お気に入り、
Okiniri.
ユーのお気に入り、
No, you. Which?
モカブレンド。
This one? Yeah? Whatever she says. Yeah. Good choice. Good choice.
ユーは何？
Me? From Canada.
カナダ。
Yeah,
from カナダ。
from Canada. Ryan.
ブライアン。
Ryan, yeah. Anata no namae wa nan desu ka?
カイケイコ。
Tokai Keiko.
カイケイコ。
Kai Keiko. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Nice to have a day.
Boom. Yoichi-ichio? Yeah? Is it good? Nice to meet you. Hajimemashite. Hajimemashite.
そう、はじめまして。
Bye bye. Yoichi-ichio.
良い一日を。
Bye bye. Okay, there you go. That's how you get a coffee in Japan, everyone. Use Google Translate to see the menu, talk to an old lady and get her favorite, and then order. And then say Hajimemashite, which is nice to meet you, and Yoichi-ichio, which is have a nice day. We got a little stage in the central part of the town. This is the area. That's all we really got. The town's tiny. Look at that. That is so flaky. That's like a fresh bakery bun. You wouldn't get that in a store. So where we are, the town is called Kiyokawa. If you look at a map, I'll give you a second to pull one out. Bingo. In Japan, we're on the South Island of Kyushu. We're in Oita Prefecture, which is of Kyushu, kind of eastern. Oita is in the northeast of Kyushu, and then below it is an hour is where we are in a town called Kiyokawa. So we're in Kiyokawa, about an hour south of Oita, and if you go east, we get to Bunguno, or Mimachi. I don't actually know what it's called. And then to the west is Ogata and Taketa. And this is a very small little village town. And to my knowledge, the whole area is now kind of called Kiyokawa. But like in the past, it was basically just a bunch of little villages that have all now been smudged together to make Kiyokawa. And yeah, this is a little town. There's literally nothing there. It's one little area of cul-de-sacs, and then this is quite literally the town center. We have a police station, a gas station, a little park, and a stage, and then one strip of restaurants, a farmer's market, and shops. It's pretty crazy. It's tiny. I'm gonna sip this, and then we'll get on the road. Kanpai. So the only negative so far, which I'm figuring out quickly of this town, is that it's all hilly, and we're on a bike. We have to ride up this later, and that sucks. The fact that I have to go up this later makes me want to kill myself. Whee! Like, come on. That's just absolutely gorgeous. Isn't that just stunning? Look at that. Like, that is a beautiful countryside. A river going through, little farm fields and just farms outside of all these houses. Absolutely gorgeous. Like, the countryside is so... I know people will see it. I don't think it's like not traveled by tourists. But I'd say majority never see this. I'd say majority are always in Tokyo and Kyoto or Osaka. And that's fair, the big spots, but my God. I don't know where we're going. That means pull over and Google Maps. How do you beat this? There is so much more to Japan than just Tokyo. And that's what I like seeing. I'm excited for Tokyo, don't get me wrong, like extremely, but this is also traveling. Like, come on. So beautiful, so beautiful. One of our first stops for the day, as we were driving our bike down to Ogata, we had made it to the Narutaki Bridge, the beautiful Narutaki Bridge. It was built in 1922. And it was one of the first bridges built to connect the north and south sides of the Ogata River here, which allowed for a lot of trading and easier crossing of people and trading of goods. And it was actually made out of, it says welded tough, I don't know what that means, but Mount Iso, or Mount Aso, is about 35 kilometers that direction, and it erupted, and it's made of, remnants from the volcano eruption, which I think is pretty cool. But it's been here for over 100 years. It's doing a pretty damn good job. Narutaki Bridge, our first historic of Bunguno. It's a cool bridge, that's all. So we're just riding through Ogata now. We've made it. I'm actually famished because that ride took like 30 minutes. But we're doing okay. But this is the town center. So to the west of Kiyokawa, or Bunguno, whatever it's called, is Ogata. And Ogata is basically what we've driven through, or on the bike, is all farmland and houses, cul-de-sacs. But this is like the city part, and it's so just quaint. Tiny little town. Grocery store on my right, little mall on my left. There's a little community center here, a shrine. This is pretty rural Japan, I'd say, to be completely honest. That gentleman was an old bloke. Still kicking, I love it. So actually, as I've driven past the community center again, because there's actually a sake brewery here, so we're gonna go check that out. I don't know if you can do anything, but I think I'm gonna go try some sake. I found this little sign outside the community center, and it says, very wholesomely, mind you. Basically, it says, we take great pride and responsibility in this town and will continue to protect our nature and culture to preserve it. We foster healthy minds and bodies to create a bright town. We create a vibrant town where people enjoy working. We create a warm town by cherishing compassion, and we protect rich natural environment and create a beautiful city, which is so wholesome, I'd say. And I mean, the nature around it goes hand in hand with that comment, because it's a beautiful nature place. And yeah, I guess it's a very important thing for the people of the city, at least, to preserve. That's what their big pull is to this area, and people love it. People visit here for that exact reason, and yeah, they want to keep that in mind when they're going about their daily life. It's pretty cool. All right, we made it to the sake. Welcome. I'm gonna put the camera away until I say it's okay. Arigatou gozaimasu. So I asked her, and she said I can film, not her, but I can film the sake. So I just wanted to show you quick. It's a sake brewery in Ogata. Lots of sake. There's big bottles, like 20 bucks each. And then I'm going to ask her about if it's grown here and stuff. But there's little bottles. I'm going to buy a little one and go enjoy by the waterfall. But this is an old, very classic, traditional sake brewery. And it's gorgeous. I think the brewery's in there. They got some cold ones, some big celebratory bottles. It's beautiful. So this is our sake bottle, everybody. I don't know what flavor. Fruit taste, premium. It's grown here in Ogata. I did ask that. Sake Yasura Momo Kirashizu Limited Partnership. It was about $10. $10. We got a little cup. So we're going to try a little bit here, and then we'll take it on the road. Sake is traditional Japanese rice wine. Smell? Good. Oh, wow. It's like juice. Totemo ishi. Totemo ishi. She's very smiley. Wow. Really good. It smells a lot like wine. And it tastes a little like wine. It tastes like a little stronger wine, but it tastes more like juice. And usually I think these are about 15 to 20%, so pretty good. Nano kudamono? No fruit. It just tastes like fruit. So it's rice wine, but it tastes like fruit. She went like this, and that was what fruit? And she said none. So very cool. Awesome. Totemo ishi. Arigatou gozaimasu. Okay, I'll get out of her way. She's like hiding in the corner. I don't want to be annoying anymore. Bye 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 bye.
Bye bye.
Okay, beautiful. That's sake for you. Nice, onto the waterfall. That was a cool little side quest. Got a couple comments, so thank you all people watching the videos. First of all, for watching. Second of all, thank you for giving me tips. I'm getting languages. I'm getting how to say things. I'm getting what to say. I'm getting more like customary things of how to be more polite and what not to do, what to do. And I appreciate it all, because without that, I wouldn't know. And definitely, obviously, they're more shy here. Nobody really wants a camera shoved in their face, especially here. So I'm asking more. And that was a good reminder from one of you in the comments. So thank you, you. All right, we're making it through. Look how beautiful that is. That like backdrop landscape. Here is the Harajiri Falls. Wow. A very old water wheel. At least I think that's what it is. We made it. Bikes down. First of all, before I show you the waterfall block, look at this. Absolutely stunning area. And you got a sneak peek, but the Harajiri Falls, a place where nature, industry, and people's hope all come together. A tributary of the Ono River, it measures 20 meters high and 100 meters wide. Okay, so the waterfall that's been here over tens of thousands of years was created by the Aso mountain that I was kind of talking about earlier, that same bridge. The rock is in fact a large slab of rock made of a kind of stone known as Aso ignimbrite, which Aso ignimbrite is a kind of rock created by a huge volcanic eruption of the Aso volcano. That's about, like I said earlier, 30 kilometers to the southwest. So Mount Aso erupted and the water flowed here. all the volcanic eruptions shaped all the rocks, and then through the hardening process of the volcano stuff, got a lot of cracks through it during the hardening process, and that gave way to what is the Harajiri River, or Harajiri waterfall. And here you go. Isn't that beautiful? Some people fishing down there. I actually kind of want to get down there. We're gonna go take a look. Ain't that something, everybody? Such a nice little swimming hole. I wonder if you can swim, because that'd be pretty nice, but I'm not going to. But it's gorgeous. Sue me. I want to sit on a rock and sip some sake. Sipping sake in Mungono, baby. Cry me a river. How's work? And carry on. Okay, everybody. Little jump skip there. Before we go to food, we've made it to another spot. I know I'm in a different shirt. It may or may not be a different day. I wanted to squeeze this in, but we're here, so get over it. I didn't think I'd have time to explore anymore while I was here, but I had a little time at the end of the day, and who I was with told me, take a bike, get back out there. And I've just gotten an hour and a half outside of Kiyokawa to the Stone Buddha Temple, they call it, Fukoji Temple, out here in the absolute nowhere. Like, I just went through potentially an hour's worth of back roads. I'm in the hills, the mountains, but we look like we're in a pretty sick spot. Look at this. You can see the temple a little, and there's apparently these big, huge stone Buddhas edged into a wall up here. So that's what we're looking for right now. Wow, look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Hello. Holy moly, look at that. That is pretty sick. I wonder how many years that has been there in this world. Probably hundreds, maybe thousands. I'm just saying. But look, you got a huge, apparently from down there up, apparently it's about 10 meters. So that big one there, 10 meters up and down. These ones are about 4 or 5. Edged into the wall, this little cavern, and then there's a little hut over here, like a temple. That is so beautiful. Like, come on. This is in the world, and I get to see it? Yeah, pretty sick. Okay, so Fukoji Temple, believed to have been built about 800 years ago. It was built during the Kamakura period and was also called the Fukozen Chikushio Temple, because Chikushio sounded like Chikusho, and that was a derogatory term meaning brute in Japanese, so I don't know if that was a bad thing or not, but that's what it was called. And the Buddha, there's 3 Buddhas, so it actually says 8 to 12 meters tall, and then the ones beside it are obviously the smaller. This specific Buddha, there's 3 different names, Fudomyo, Kongara Doji, and Setaika Doji. But although Fudomayo Buddhas usually have angry expressions, the rock engraving over 800 years potentially of wind and rain and other geographical climate stuff, weathering essentially. The facial expression of this Buddha is supposed to be quite angry in all of their carvings or statues, but over the years it's been gentilized because of the weather. Rain, wind has knocked away sharp aspects of the face, so now it's actually a pleasant, smiling looking Buddha, which is different from, the usual. What a beautiful, beautiful place. Like, come on. Isn't that crazy? We're just in the middle of nowhere. So I just kind of looked up about Fukoji Temple, and it doesn't say much about it being some special thing, but this is Fukoji, and the main attraction here is the crazy, beautiful stone carving Buddhas in the wall. I gotta say, being in the middle of nowhere, this place is potentially one of the most underrated little cities I think you could go to. Super beautiful, so much countryside life, so many beautiful spots and nature. It's just so nice and peaceful. So if you don't like the big cities, come to outside of Oita, because Kiyokawa, Mungono, Ogata, these little cities in the suburbs, this place is beautiful. But these stairs suck. Before we get back to present day, as I'm driving back from an hour and a half away into the bush, this is the stuff I'm coming across. Abandoned bus, a little temple up there, and a house out of, I don't know, The Last of Us. Like, good show, but do you really need that in your countryside? Although I want to road trip the USA at some point, I don't actually know if that would get me anywhere from, from Blaine to Seattle once I leave Canada. Just my thought, though. Just my thought. Present day. I just tried to ride up the hill. Again, tried to gain speed and ride up as much as I could. I made it 50 meters. That was the worst decision of my life. Quick peek at the farmer's market. Because we're going for food here. because everywhere else is actually closed. I don't know what they sell. Okiniri. Your okiniri. Katsu curry. Okay, sure. Do katsu curry. New bill, $5,000 bill unlocked. You gotta put it on the thing as always. I'm learning that. The more I do it, you gotta put it on the thing. That. So a lot of the places in Japan also have this. Little cups and free green tea on the side, which is awesome. So I'm gonna get some green tea in me. Guys, we're ending off the day on a good, beautiful note. That bike ride was absolutely miserable. Like, it was beautiful, but the ride up that hill was a gong show. So you put the cup in. Red for hot. God knows we can't read that, but you go red for hot. There you go, that's green tea. Does this look phenomenal? Welcome. We have katsu curry. Katsu differs from katsudon a little. We tried katsudon previously in a video, and it's one of my favorite meals. And this, I think I might even like more. So katsudon, rice, omelet, pork cutlet. Katsu is kind of just, katsu translates to, I don't know what it translates to, but if you hear katsu, you're thinking pork cutlet and rice. And then the difference between katsudon and katsu curry is that katsu curry is pork cutlet, rice, and Japanese curry, which you can see, with a little bit of veggies and curry sauce. And this was $8. $8 Canadian, so $6 American, which I think is pretty good. Pretty good value for money. So we have some green tea. We have our katsu curry. I just spilled it on my hand. Oh my god. Unreal. Rice and curry. It's nothing crazy, but it's really good. All right, everybody. We have another hill, post curry, and it's starting to rain. So it's a perfect time to end the day. Like, comment, thanks so much for watching. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate everybody that's been subscribing and watching the videos and joining the journey through Japan. We continue north, so let me know in the comments if there's anywhere that I should check out. Obviously gonna go check out the big spots, but let me know if there's any secret spots, more hidden gems. And yeah, that was a little venture through Bungono, or Kiyokawa. Good night, oyasumi, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.